if you're a virtual assistant that's been struggling with how to make your business work, be sure to watch this video because we're gonna cover what exactly a niche is and how it can help you transform your business. For all the tips and tricks you need on growing a successful virtual assistant business, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified every single Tuesday when my videos go live. Okay, so you're here, you're a virtual assistant, and you're like, Amy told me to watch this video, so I'm gonna watch this video. First things first, what is a niche or a niche, depending on what you like to call it? And in a very simple terms, it's a group of people that wanna buy your services. But to be even more specific, it's a group of people within a market that is specifically focused on something. So for instance, a virtual assistant niche that's super profitable is to work for coaches. And then you can further niche down by only working for nutrition coaches, or for relationship coaches, or for business coaches, or for life coaches. See what I'm doing? And even within those, so your niche is, okay, now you are a relationship coach. Guess what? Do you want to niche down more? You can. Let me show you. There's lots of different types of relationship coaches. Are you a single person trying to find love for the first time, or, one that sticks? Are you older, never married, but just older and having trouble finding love? Or maybe you're divorced and you're just like, oh my God, I don't. Or, and this is even a niche too, maybe you don't want to date anymore. Maybe you're like, man, women, done, absolutely done. People suck, don't want to be there. But maybe you need to gain a relationship with yourself, a better relationship with yourself. Those are 4 niches that not only virtual assistants can work in, but also that coaches can work in. So essentially what you're going to do is find a market or a niche that is super specialized so you can set yourself apart and become an expert in that niche. For example, I first got started as a virtual assistant, and my main package was something called telesummit support. I'm sure you've seen it. There's about 20, 30 experts that are having interviews, and it's being released over like 2 or 3 days, all virtual, all that fun stuff. So I used to set that up. I used to do the tech, I used to do the administration, I used to do the graphics, I used to do all the things. That was super niched down. Granted, that was a service that I niched down, but it's also a market because not everybody wants to do summits. So my market was coaches that wanted to do summits that needed help with tech and administration. So you're probably like, well, that's not really that niche down. But it is, because I'm able to speak directly to those people. I'm not gonna talk about gaining freedom or helping with social media because that's not what that does. That's not what those entrepreneurs are looking for. I'm gonna talk about systems to make sure that the summit process is as smooth as possible. I'm gonna talk about the tech. I'm gonna talk about how easy it is if you just give it to me and you don't have to worry about it. And I'm gonna talk about all the stresses that I know and I've experienced working in the industry, and I'm gonna use that in my marketing copy. I'm gonna say, let me guess, you're probably super concerned that you're not gonna have enough experts. Don't you worry, I'm gonna come in and save the day because I have this process and blah, 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 blah. Get what I'm saying? So if you're still not sold on a niche, let me tell you the top 3 things that are literally the best part about niching down and becoming an expert in your field. Okay, number 1. It's because you get to become an expert in your field. If you are talking to everybody, if you are trying to attract everyone to your business, everyone, or every entrepreneur even, it's gonna be hard. You're not gonna look like anyone special. You're gonna be like, oh, that Joe Blow virtual assistant that can do anything. Okay, cool. I don't know what your best thing is. I don't know where your zone of genius is. My understanding is someone that works with everyone and can do everything is just good at everything. Because I know that expert status takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication, and a lot of hours. Time and hours is the same thing. But it takes time. And it also takes the ability to know that you need to specialize in things in order to get really, really good at it. And don't get me wrong, there's entrepreneurs out there that want someone that can do everything okay, or everything good, or everything great. But it's very hard to find someone that can do everything superbly. And that's why I really say it's important to niche down. Not only in your actual market, but actually in your services as well. But I've got another video for that, so don't you worry. Number 2, niching down allows you to become really freaking passionate about what you do, because you get to dive deep into the psychology, the processes, and all the stuff that happens in your market. For instance, I'm in the coaching industry, and arguably that's not a super niche down market, but it was for me when I first started my business. And because it was niched down, or because I was niched down enough, I was able to grow it so fast. My marketing attracted the exact type of people that I wanted to work with: female, heart-centered coaches. And because I was able to do that and work with people that I loved or liked a lot, I was able to create passion in my business. So instead of waking up and being like, oh, I've got to go work for this again, which happens sometimes, but most of the time doesn't, I was like, yes, let's do this. Let's help her grow that business. Let's help her impact other people. Let's do this. Because this is why we are becoming virtual assistants. We want to have that passion. We want to be excited about our jobs. So because I niched down, I was able to become even more passionate about it. Because I was more passionate about it, I put more time into my business than I might have had I not been as excited and in love with what I was creating. So honestly, passion is the most important reason to niche down. Nobody is good at everything. You don't want to be good at everything, and nobody likes everyone. Like, straight up, there's a lot of different people I don't like. Sorry guys, I'm just spitting the truth. The same thing is for you. You probably don't like certain type of people. You might not even like me. And you're like, God, I gotta stay away from those virtual assistant coaches because they're the worst. We know what we like and what we don't. And by not taking that into account when we work with clients and we create our business, we're doing ourselves a disservice, because we're basically saying we will do anything for money. Number 3. Okay, I literally just talked about money, but the most important reason, I mean, for struggling virtual assistants, it's the most important reason, at least I think it is when you niche down, you make more money. Like, a lot more money. Because you're excellent at something. Or you really understand your market because it's a very specific market. It's vegan paleo people. Or it's business coaches that work in Bali, or whatever it is. You become so ingrained in that market, you become so savvy that it's a no-brainer that you make a buttload of money, because you're able to become an expert and then become passionate. And when you are an expert and you become passionate in something, money just follows. Assuming you've got your marketing down and all that fun stuff. All right, so the top 3 reasons that you want to niche down are: 1, you become an expert; 2, you can become even more passionate about your job; and 3, you make that money, right? Like, who doesn't want to make money? That's why we're here. Although I don't think it should be the focus, it's a very important reason that you're showing up and learning from free YouTubes like this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Again, you want to hit subscribe and maybe hit that bell to be notified every Tuesday. But I'd love it if you would comment. Let me know what niche you're in right now. If you have any questions, I'm in the comment section. Like, let me reply to you. Free coaching, right? Like, it's a no-brainer. Do it. Comment, let me know. Share this video with friends. Get them to come on. I'll do a little coaching session. Why not, guys, right? I'm here to help you, so take advantage of me. All right, until next week, bye.